So got a pretty bad negative slope here at the house. As you can see right through here, as everything's kind of coming down from way up there all the way down here. And what that leads to is a giant muddy mess in the yard. And so my idea is basically I'm gonna come through here, and I've dug a trench line. It's about 10 inches deep, 8 to 10 inches. I got a little lazy in some spots, but it's basically run all the way down. I had to be real careful right here because there's a gas line that runs and kind of goes all the way through here. So got to be real careful with there. So I couldn't go super deep. But yeah, basically going to start with a catch basin right here. And then I'm going to put my layer of just my kind of cloth barrier or biofilm or bio layer that I have down, then fill that with gravel, which I got from Lowe's, some 1/2 inch 3/4 stone gravel. I'm going to put that down, then put 2 perforated pipes down, then bury it the rest with gravel, then burrito it up, and then hopefully we should see pretty good flow. So let's have some fun. So as you can see, as far as equipment needed for a job like this, it's pretty minimal. Got my flathead, shovel for help scooping everything out. Pretty much point and shovel really help with cutting level, just to make sure that there's a negative slope, and then I hit some roots and stuff, and so that's why I use the tampon bar there. So that's basically all you need, and a lot of patience. The other big thing is the wheelbarrow. Not everyone will need this, but I need it because I'm carrying a couple 100 pounds of gravel all the way out there. So as far as the tools for this, basically a lot of gravel. Here's my film, this kind of sediment shield, 6-inch catch basin, and then I have 2, and then I also have another one right over there as far as the corrugated perforated pipe. So we should be able to get going. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and then we'll get started. And just like any good digger, I'm always careful and get to find this really cool stuff. So see here, doing a little digging. I want to be really careful, so I started hand digging around here, felt something that didn't feel right, so obviously kind of brushed it out and found the gas line, marked that, put a little part of it when I put stuff over it. It's about 10 inches down from here. I thought they would have gone a little bit deeper, but yeah, that's them. So I was able to put in my catch basin here. As you can see, I leveled it out. Fits really good. It's perfect height for it. Just above the rim, or just below the top. It's just above the edge here. Going down a little bit. The good thing about it, if we do get a lot of like soil and debris and stuff able to get in here, I'll be able to clean it out pretty easy. But we have a negative slope kind of going all the way down to where we have it where turn's going to kind of kick it out, where we're redirecting the flow of water. So what we should see is, you know, majority of the stuff come through here, but also along this ridge, everything that comes down all the way here from this this pretty negative slope all the way down to here. Should catch into here and then eventually kind of go down to the pipe and then kind of spill out. So, you know, got a couple more things to do. I'm gonna finish cleaning out a little bit, and then we're gonna put the fabric down, and then we're going to fill a little bit of gravel all the way down, and then hopefully fit the pipe all the way. Hopefully I got enough. Should be I think so, but you never know with guesstimating most of the stuff that I do. So getting it done little by little. A lot more work than I thought it was going to be. Actually, no, I didn't thought it was going to be a lot harder. I was scared shitless sticking around that gas line. But, you know, it just didn't go stabby, and, you know, that worked. So, now that we found it, located it, called 811, and, I don't know, people up here, they said it was done, and I asked them about the gas line. Oh, no, we found it. No, you didn't. That cable, or that flag right there, that's from our internet. Had to move it around, put it over there just so I knew what I was digging. And hopefully we can prevent a lot of this mud coming through here. It's just super saturated, just holding so much water. And again, we have just this giant slope that kind of pushes down, and you know, dogs going in and out of it obviously still is gonna wear it down. I put a whole thing, 2 bags of grass out, and then a couple good rains, and well, you see. So clearly not the most professional job, but basically what we're going to start to do is basically lay the wrap down. We're going to run it all the way there. All right, so got the pipe in, fit pretty good. Missing about eight more feet. Still have another pipe. I'm gonna go put it in a little bit, but I wanted to get this in first, make sure it's level. Took the level across the top of it, still has a negative slope, and then the weight in some of those spots that's been up, as you can see, kind of like right over here, the weight of it's actually going to push it down and put it back to a negative slope. So again, not too worried about it draining. Dogs having fun, just tearing it up. Oh, I gotta love it. So all that's in, and then we'll put more rock, and then make a little burrito, and then we'll be set. So starting to lose some daylight, but I want to give you a little update of the retention wall / drainage ditch. So finished unloading about 200 pounds of rock and gravel on there. Probably gonna need, I'll probably just get another bag to just give it another good top layer. I have wrapped it in the film and probably put another layer on top. There's some gaps in it. I just want to make sure that dirt and debris don't really get in there. And then my plan is to probably make some sort of like river rock, a little pathway, kind of go out there, make it look a little bit nicer. So that's that. As you can see over there, a little bit cleaner. And basically I've started moving some of the dirt that piled up, because again, I want to make that like a nice continuous slope from way over here coming all the way down. So that's going to be the ultimate goal. But basically I started taking all of that, and I was gonna dump it, but then I came up with the idea that I'm gonna build a retention wall. And so that's what I'm gonna do along here, is build this up a retention wall. Went and got some treated 4x4s and treated 2x12s, and just a simple little wall. Gonna dig down about 18 to 24 inches for my support post, and then put the 2x12s on those. Then use all this dirt to backfill it. Obviously put in a drain line and more gravel. So one of the other reasons why I'm gonna get another giant bag of gravel, so I can go ahead and get this stuff, and the extra I'll have to put this in. So this being a little bit different as far as a retention wall, a little bit different than a drainage ditch, so I won't have to use quite as much gravel in this regard, or in this scenario, I guess. So that's what we got going on now. So my wife and I came out here and we conquered the rest of the retaining wall, and I think it looks pretty good. Here's the retaining wall we built. Still going to put another segment here, left some room, so we can go ahead and kind of butt that end, and probably go out another 10 feet, but probably do kind of a tier design where we come out, 5 feet, which will be around this mark. And extend it out. So really happy with the way it came out. Pretty good and level. Had a couple snafus and had to move some things, but ultimately very happy with the way it looks. Need to go through and do some more, like obviously got to put in concrete, kind of hold it all in there and then build it back up. But if we look at the level, see how we go. So not touching it, but right there on the line. So it's pretty. We come over here through the joint, on the line, pretty. So very happy we got that done. I would say it's overall, as far as the hard stuff, I would say most of the hard stuff is pretty done. Like I said, I have 2 more holes to dig. Not going to be real challenging in that regard, since I know what I'm doing there. But yeah, I'll dig those up and then come back here where I dug this spot out. So this is about 12 inches behind. This is where I'm going to lay the film or the bio layer down, and then put a load of gravel. Then we put our pipe down. And again, that's going to exit right over there, come down, shoot out past the driveway, and that drains into a ditch that goes down, which we don't have to worry about. And then we're just going to backfill it, put it in here, so everything that comes off this, as you can see, it's pretty significant all the way through, pretty high. Everything drains down into this, so everything should catch within there, and then divert through here and prevent it from kind of seeping down into here and running into the house, or the foundation of the house. So overall, I'd say we're about 50% done. Like I said, we still have to do all the retention or all the pipe work and stuff like that, and a little bit more digging, but overall I'm really happy to just kind of think and do it, you know. So not that hard. You just got to use some common sense, and we'll keep you updated on the rest of it.